tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, that I put down in words how wonderful life is now you're in the world.
Great intro. That's what we need. You're just gonna sing all of our intro songs.
I got the winners, Billy. Now make it drop from the top. That's so wet. That's so
Big
wet.
booty bitches, big.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
I saw posted it the other day that was like, I hate the fact that WAP has been out for X amount of months or whatever, and I haven't been able to dance to it in a club. And I was like,
did you see that on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I.
Classic. I'm happy that we're getting the same For You page stuff.
I know. Do you want to hear a fun fact? It's not so much a question today as in statements. So our favourite fun facts.
Okay. Fun facts. Fun facts. So yeah, I think there are a lot of, that was a stutter. I think that there are a lot of things that people don't know that they need to know because they're fun facts. And I think that we should talk about them because people don't know about them. So, you know Betty White? Miss White? Did you know that she is just as old? She's actually older than ballpoint pens, trampolines, and sliced bread.
How old is she?
Well, she was born January 17th, 1922, so you do the math.
1922.
I don't know.
She's 98.
Okay, you're way better at math. That would have taken me a hot minute to figure out. It would have been...
Well, it's 2020. It's literally 100 years minus the 2.
Wow. Did I just expose myself? I sure did. You know, I have a lot of other talents, so...
In 2 years' time, she'll be 100.
So yeah, I just think that's a fun fact. A lady is old. The lady is old. She's seen some things. I mean... 1922. 1922.
Wow. She was probably, she was around while Andy Warhol and Marilyn Monroe and Studio
54.
Why am I saying Studio 54?
Why are those the things that you brought up of all things?
Why does it feel like Studio 56? I don't know.
No, it's Studio 54. I think it's Studio 54. I just think that's crazy. Sliced bread.
That is crazy. She's lived a long slug.
Long ass life. I just never put it into perspective. Do you have a fun fact?
One of my favourite go-to facts is about Neptune and Uranus and how the pressure on the planets. I knew it. So, ironically, okay, I'll tell you the fact. So, the pressure on some of these two planets are so immense that as the rock falls or forms, it actually like rains diamonds on the planets. Because like the time it takes for the dust to fall and the rock clouds around it, the pressure is so immense that you form diamonds. I know.
Girl,
and then
the only thing that forms through pressure for me is anxiety. That's it. Nothing else beautiful forms, just anxiety.
I actually had this fun fact on a dating profile, and in the fact I put on planets Neptune and Uranus. I cannot tell you how many people replied with, "Ooh, let's take a trip to Uranus."
Classic.
I have to say I never replied to any of them, but I cannot tell you how many people I got back saying that. Anyway, give me more.
Babies don't cry tears until 2 weeks to 3 months. They don't cry tears at all. They just like what a catfish. We all think that they're like bawling. No, there's nothing coming out. Little pansies. I don't want to hear you cry until you have something to give me. If it's just gonna be your whales, then I don't want them. I don't want you. Wait until 3 months. After 3 months, you're allowed to cry because then you'll produce real tears. So that's a fun fact. I didn't know that about babies. I don't know much about babies anyway. But even more importantly, horses can't puke. But horses. I'm gonna say it again for the kids in the back. Horses cannot puke. What do they do? How do they? Isn't that like what your body naturally does if you put something yuck in it? And I can guarantee you I have seen some horses put some questionable items in their mouth.
But they only eat grass and hay, so...
Do they just gag? Do they just like...
What if, like, I don't know. I guess. Maybe that's a real problem for them. Maybe they have...
I don't know. It's just, I don't... Yeah. How have we not been told this? I don't... Okay, weird. Okay, Kummerspeck. Do you know what Kummerspeck means?
No, do tell.
Kummerspeck is the German word for the weight that you put on from emotional eating. Kuma respect.
Well, we've all been there. We've all.
I need a German to confirm or deny this. Kuma
Yes.
respect.
If that's how you say it, and if you have to say it with such enthusiasm as you do.
I just feel like if you're putting weight on from emotionality, I feel like you wouldn't just be brazen. I think you would just not be so, blasé about it. I think you'd be like, Kuma respect.
That's how it would sound. Kuma respect.
I think you'd be angry. I don't choose to be emotional. I don't choose to gain the weight, but here we are. So, that's interesting. Cows moo in regional accents.
No way.
Yes, ma'am.
That's so cute. Yes, ma'am.
We need to compare. You bring me a Scottish cow. I'm gonna bring you an Albertan cow. I bet you mine's gonna be a little.
And
bit
we'll
more.
see how they get on.
I want to hear. Just imagine. There's like a platform with 19 different cows on it that have the country of them, and there's an audience, and we're all watching on the edge of our seats to listen to all of them moo and compare them. Like, oh yeah, no, that one had a deeper tone to it, and then that one, and then it's a spectacle.
I don't know if I have enough time in life to really do that, but let me know how it goes. You can get back to me.
I think you always have enough time in life for cows, but hashtags are actually called octothropes. So now when we are doing like hashtag blessed, we need to say octothrope blessed because that's the correct term. So I just think that we should be
octothrope. Australia is wider than the moon.
What?
So the diameter of the moon is 3,400 kilometers, and Australia east to west is 4,000.
Lies and deceit. That can't be true.
Yeah, no, apparently so.
Are you making things up?
No, I'm not. And also, I do know this one a while ago. So it's illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland because they are creatures of companion, and that they find a companion for life and companions. So it's actually illegal to only own one guinea pig because it's being cruel to them because they're not allowed to be with their mate.
I want to meet the person who made this a law, who got so emotional one day from seeing a guinea pig die of heartbreak that he went, no more. We're making pass the law. They have to be together. Like, he obviously had some crazy connection to them.
Yeah. Romans used to drop a piece of toast into their wine for good health, and that's why we say raise a toast.
What? Really?
Yeah. Legitimate toast. I didn't even know that they had... How was toast a thing in Roman times? Like,
do they just... That's a lot of effort just to put...
Well, you could probably just grate it, grill it above a fire.
Okay, that one sounds like some witchcraft and wizardry, because how would... I mean, I understand putting bread in there, but how would they then... Would they just heat it over the coals? And then... So they created toast is what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know who invented toast. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
So the Romans, they must have, because if they put the... Okay, touching on that, did you know that movie trailers, they were actually played at the end of movies? That's why they're called movie trailers, because they trailed the movie. So people used to sit around, you know how now we sit around and we wait for whatever Marvel has to produce of the bloopers and whatever, right? We all wait for it, because it's so exciting. They used to play the movie trailers of other movies at the end, hence the reason movie trailers. Interesting, right?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
So then you can see what was coming up and what you were going to come back for. But now, obviously, no one has the patience to watch until the end of the credits. So everyone, they put them at the front.
But the history.
Get it.
Oh, did you know that if you using bigger cutlery makes you eat less? So if you use the bait, because I have a weird thing where I only ever use the smaller version of the cutlery. I never use the big version. For everything. I'll never use the big version. I don't like the big version of fork. I don't like the big version of the spoon. I only ever use...
And the spoon. The little spoon. Yeah, to eat your cereal. I've done that before. I sometimes have cereal in a cup, in a mug.
I only...
And then I just have my little spoon. Because I don't want to have it in a bowl. It's a weird thing. Yeah.
I don't like the big one. I feel like my mouth is not designed for the big cutlery. I feel like I always stayed at child level. I never progressed. Just the smaller ones. So maybe, I don't know, but I just thought that was interesting. Statistics prove that if you use the larger cutlery, you're going to eat less. So if that's something that interests you, give it a go. Let me know how it goes. Did you know that, oh my God, armadillos, our old friend, the armadillo?
Yeah.
Their shells are bulletproof. Not gonna hurt them. Try it. I dare you. Tell me how it works. Apparently, they're bulletproof.
I wonder if they made like outfits and armor from them at one point.
I mean, and imagine you're on the battlefield and they're like, ah, where did you get that? Oh, it's actually armadillo. That's it. Yeah, very bulletproof.
I ran out of options. I had no clothes. I thought I'd just pick up the closest reptile to me. Turned out really well.
Childhood pet gone. I mean, armor, I knew we had this today. It was scheduled. We had to be here on the battlefield. I had nothing. What was I going to do? So, we had the old pet, Army, the armadillo. Decided to sacrifice. Took one for the team, So that was interesting. Did you know that humans are the only things that blush?
Oh.
We blush because all the blood goes to our cheeks. But no other creature does that. Is that because we're the only ones who are deemed worthy enough to be embarrassed?
Apparently so. I don't think I do blush anymore because I just embarrass myself every day.
Exactly. I don't blush when it comes to that. I don't think I blush when I am... I don't know. Maybe it's just the amount of makeup I have on that you could just never see me blushing.
Yeah.
I could... my face could be as red as the sun and you'd never know from the 8 layers of foundation I wear. I don't know. But I just don't... And then... okay. This is my last one for you. When you get the goosebumps, I think you guys call them goose pimples because I heard Mel B say goose pimples and I don't like that. I hate that
horrible.
term, so I'm gonna stick with goosebumps. Yeah, thank you. Goosebumps were actually a way of warding off predators, and that's why we get... I don't know how. I don't know if people just go, I'm gonna kill you, and then we show goosebumps and they go, that's fucking weird. I'm gonna leave you now.
Is it like a sign to yourself? Is it like your fight or flight telling you that something wrong is happening?
Yeah, I mean, because you get goosebumps and your hairs stand up kind of like in Spider-Man, where it goes and all the hairs stand up on your arms and whatever. It's supposed to be like a it's for predators. It's to figure out. So I'm like, well, then why is it whenever we talk about like something emotional or if there's like someone died or whatever, and then we get goosebumps? Is it us warning? Is it warning us that they're actually there? Is that what that is?
Maybe,
because
yeah.
I heard once that it was like when a spirit passes through you, that's when you get goosebumps. But I think it's actually I think it wards us off against things that we can't see.
Yeah.
So like spirits.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's why when we talk about death or we talk about, something emotional that happened or whatever, it's because, it's us alerting us of things that we can't see.
Yeah. God, no, that's...
It's like when you're... I think that I just came to that realization now and I'm a little bit freaked out. I'm not going to lie to you because now whenever I get that, I'm going to be like full ninja. I'll be like, who's around me? And Do you
know what else is a bit freaky?
What?
Is that Walt Disney is frozen. And he is yet to be melted.
There are a lot of people who are frozen, and I don't like it. I don't. Why? Why do you... I think that we have our time on life and in this world, and we should we take it and we embrace it and we love it and then we leave. Right? And the people who want to stay longer, it's like, when people just keep going round and round on the roller coaster. No, it's not your turn. Give someone else the turn. How is reincarnation going to go if you don't die? And they're like, no, I want to hold on.
Yeah.
And honey, to be honest with you, I don't think you actually want to be here right now. For all the people who want to come and wake up in 2020, you don't want to be here.
Well, apparently they just don't have the technology to wake him back up again. So they put him frozen thinking that
that we would be more advanced.
I feel like surely that would damage your mind. Your brain would be...
I don't like it.
Thawed or
I feel like damaged. If it's something... Like I watched this video too of this woman who has like a microchip in her hand that like unlocks things in her house. And she was so casually talking about it. And she was like, yeah, no, it's great because my mansion, when I have parties, I don't want people going through that door. And I'm sitting there going, is anyone else looking at this thinking like, why would you put something in your body without that much testing going on it? And she's trying to be a pioneer, and I'm thinking, girlfriend.
Also, get an Apple Watch or something.
Yeah, and she was like, well, it's great. And it's physical. You can see it in her hand. And I'm just thinking, I have never been the commitment this lady has to this device. Yeah. I don't have that commitment to anything else other than my insanity.
That is gross.
So anyway, those are our fun facts. I like the fun facts. We're going to educate. That's what we're here for. This podcast is here to educate. We're here to tell you things
just
that you
don't know.
Just a little
throw it in, mix it up a bit.
Mix it up a bit.
Mix it up and surprise them.
No.
Oh, okay.